Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Virtual Racers Club. I'm a bit late, I apologise. I was eating my dinner, trying to get my dinner down before we cracked on, so I am running right up against the blade. Skyjack has asked if we're ready for qualifying already, so I'll just put an R in there to let him know. We're here with the VW Golf Cup, round 2, here at Suzuka East. It's the shorter track. And yeah, we've got full tuning on these cars so they can use the fast gearboxes. And we had a really good round last time out with these boys. And there's not much to say. We have 3 15-minute races. They qualify for 7 minutes, which they're just going into now. And then after 7 minutes of qualifying, they go to 3 15-minute races. First race is based on the qualifying positions. Second race is a reverse grid, and race 3 is a reverse grid of the results of a race 2. So we've had 1 round already last week, and it was an absolute juicy battle. It looks like Electric is first on track. It's usually Skyjacker out there in his Golf. And the championship table then, after 1 round, Binko looked very strong last week. So did Skyjacker, as did a couple of the other guys. So one to keep an eye out for. But the championship table after 1 round so far is Binko on the top with 52 points. Skyjacker second on 43 points. Shiren is third on 42 points. Digital Blasphemy is fourth on 38 points. Koikart fifth on 32 points. Rido sixth on 31 points. Seventh is Barry Twins on 30 points. Then we have 8th Electric on 26 points. Uncle B Darren is 9th on 23 points. And Urban Pyra is 10th on 18 points. So that's the table, and they're qualifying now. They've done the outlap. Let's have a quick run through who we have partaking. So there's Skyjacker, second in the championship. Electric there. There. We'll stop theirs. I'm getting sick of there. Shiren on track in, well, it says position 3, but he's on his flying lap now. We'll find out what position he is at the end of this lap, but it's the 7 minutes for sure. There's Rido in 4th. Skyjacker has set a time of 55.7. Electric are not quite matching that. Shiren also 0.3 off of Skyjacker's time. Rido putting in a time of 56.7. He's behind Shiren and Electric. Digital Blasphemy's gone 3rd fastest with his time. Barry Twins setting a time good enough for 5th, just ahead of Rido. Someone else, Koikart's put a time in for 6th place. There in his Castrol Golf. UBD has gone 9th fastest. Has he put a time in yet? No, he hasn't. He's just coming round now. Oh, it was Binko. Binko's put it on pole. I apologise. There you go. And there is UBD's time. It hasn't moved him up the grid, but there you go, Binko. And that's pet food on the side. His livery, Durham. It's animal feeds. There you go. So that's his livery. Last week I was and ahhing what Durham was, and yeah, he messaged me during the week to let me know it's for animal foods. So great stuff. Skyjacker 0.3 shy of Binko's time. Barry Twins edges ever closer to Electric there in 6th. He's gone across. He's 0.2 off of Electric's time at the moment. Electric sitting very comfortably in 56.3 out there. Binko very fast last week. Uncle B has gone faster, but still down there in 9th, not quite getting the car. Let's have a look as he gets to the final straight. He's not up into 5th gear. I don't think he might not have his gears set properly. Not sure though. We'll have to see how other people do down that straight, see if they get up there. But there is Binko, fastest man on track. We use the racing medium tyres. Rido set a time good enough for 8th place. Binko getting purples already. He's nipping up through those gears. Here we see already in 4th as he hits the straight. He's got purples. He's got a purple lap, so he's got pole. Even more than he had it before. And there, look, top of the 5th gear. Just as he's getting to the end, it's screaming in 5th gear. So, yeah, UBD not getting out of 4th gear. I don't think he's got his gears quite set right. And, Skyjacker, next man on track. He's coming up to the line. Can he go faster? We've only got 2 more minutes left of qualifying. So this qualifying session, rather a swift one. And Skyjacker does not manage to beat Binko on that lap. And nor does Shiren beat his own time. So Binko, Skyjacker and Shiren remain top 3 at the moment. Digital Blasphemy heading towards the line. He's not managed to beat his time. See, he's only just getting to 5th gear near the end of that straight. So maybe UBD has got something in it. He's about halfway up that 5th gear as he goes into the first corner. Electric, 5th fastest man so far in these little Golfs. Uncle B Darren. He's moved up to 6th now, so he's finding time. He's finding time, even though he's not quite using that 5th gear. He's not reaching up in, but hey, they set the cars up how they fancy it. He's not quite getting to that 5th gear though. So Skyjacker saying good evening, sir, in the chat. Frostmorn saying hi thingy, hi chat, and Frostmorn also saying ooh, 1080, 60 frames per second. Have you snagged a PS5 thingy? No, I've got a PS5. I do it on a PS5, but I have upped the frame rate. Before, the internet was a little bit shaky, and I was worried about it. But after having a chat with Matt Psycho today, and he said he's been running it, and it seems to have been okay. I upped the frame rate. I was trying to run it on a lower frame rate because that's what the PS4 run at. And we never had any streaming issues, so I kept it to as close to PS4 as I could. But yeah, Matt Psycho told me there's nothing to worry about, so I've upped the frames, so it gets you get a little more crystal clear in your YouTubing now. So Binko is on pole with Skyjacker in 2nd, Shiren in 3rd place so far, and Digital Blasphemy. He'll be wanting to get up there. He's coming through, chasing down Electric. It looks like he's behind at the moment. He doesn't go any faster, though. Electric there. He hasn't gone any faster. This will be their last lap. Barry Twins has slipped it into the pits. And I can't get on 7. So I don't know what's happened to UBD. There you go. The time has run out. So Binko sitting on pole ahead of Skyjacker by 4/10. Shiren 3/10 adrift of Skyjacker. Digital Blasphemy, they're still out there though. These guys are still out there putting in some lap times. Is Shiren on a lap? He looks like he's on a lap, but he's come across Electric. He's a 10th down on his own time. Oh, and he's gone really wide in that final corner. My word, he's lost the whole lap. There's Digital Blasphemy. He's behind Electric going for it as well. No, he's not. Who's he behind? Oh, Rido, sorry. Excuse me. So yeah, Rido and Digital Blasphemy doesn't go any faster. So we got Binko on pole, we've got Skyjacker in 2nd, we've got Shiren in 3rd, with Digital Blasphemy starting 4th, Electric starting 5th, Barry Twin starting in 6th, and it won't let me click on UBD, so I don't know if there's an issue with UBD. But Koi Carp in 8th. Let's see if I can do it with the controller. So it's saying Koi Carp's 7th, like there is no UBD. And it's jumping over UBD, so yeah, I'm not sure what's happened to UBD, but he's 7th fastest if he's still here. I'm unsure even if he's here, but the computer says he's still here. But Binko, might be just his time. He might have left. But Binko grabs that pole as the countdown happens. I think that's because Barry Twins was in the pits, but he has crossed the line now, so the timer should have run out. Unless it's something to do with that Uncle B. Maybe he's timed out, and that's why we're getting the countdown. And these guys are just cruising around. Ooh, someone shadowed behind Koi. Not sure. Not sure what's happening out there. We're having a bizarre moment indeed. So Binko got the pole. How many times are we going to say that? Yeah, it says, so UBD is in the chat. Went out to try sort fifth gear out. Darren said, and it timed out. Skyjack says UBD DNF'd. Waiting on Rido, is it? Oh, is it Rido who's not? Where's Rido then? I can't see Rido. He's disappeared as well. It's gone all a little bit sort of weird. It's all gone a bit strange, hasn't it, Captain? So Frostman saying pole, lol. And Skyjack saying add to game. Oh no, ACC to game. God knows. Rido, I've passed the line so many times after the final 7 minutes. Yeah, I don't know what happened to you, Rido. I saw you because you were ahead of a car, but it just seemed to lose you. So weird. So weird. Well, well, everyone looks to be on the grid, do they? Rido's there in 8th. No UBD because he slipped out, so they might exit to let UBD join. We'll have to see. His fifth gear, he went out to say it's fifth gear, but already in qualifying, you just come out of the whole race. I imagine Skyjack is going to say exit, possibly. He hasn't yet. So Binko is off with Skyjacker there in 2nd, Sharon in 3rd, Digital Blasphemy in 4th place. There we have Electric, Barry Twins in 6th, Koikarp 7th, and Rido in 8th place so far. And Skyjacker going for an early move. Skyjacker early move on Binko. Binko under threat from Digital Blasphemy. So Binko not great off the line, but he's starting to get himself back in the swing of it. He's pulled a little bit away from Digital, who's got Electric very close behind him. Barry Twins is there as well in the Martini Golf. But Electric in that VRC Motorsport sitting in 4th. Great stuff. Koikarp there in 6th. He's got himself ahead of Sharon. Sharon slipping down in that battered up Castrol. And Rido on his tail in the Marlborough livery. But Skyjacker leading the way, but Binko trying to come back at him. They're a track apart. They're staying either side of the track. And Skyjacker then coming back over to the racing line, defensive as he can be. And wow, where did Digital come through in that first corner? Carried such speed. He just flew by Binko, and he's really cut up to the back of Skyjacker. So Digital Blasphemy managing to find a lot of speed in the first corner, really put himself in the mix there of these top 3. Barry Twins now up to 4th, ahead of Electric in 5th, Koikarp 6th, Rido in 7th, Sharon dropping down again. Poor Sharon, he's having something of a mare in that Golf in this race. And here comes Digital Blasphemy, absolutely pelting it out there in the Golf, it would seem. And Skyjacker racing Binko today for 2nd place, because Digital Blasphemy, he has found some pace at 56.1 from Digital Blasphemy on that lap, next to Skyjacker's 57.1 and Binko's 57.0. So Digital Blasphemy nearly a second faster on that first lap. Skyjacker and Binko slipping back to Barry. Barry getting himself involved in the top 3. Great stuff. Electric up into 5th, Koikarp 6th, Rido is in 7th with Sharon in 8th, playing catch up. But at the moment it's Digital Blasphemy is the master of Suzuka, but Skyjacker looks to be closing up, as does Binko on board with Binko as we're sat there looking at the front 2. They come into the final corner. Skyjacker just trying to fend off from Binko whilst trying to attack Digital at the same time. This is very tight. Barry Twins in 4th, Electric in 5th as we hurtle down to the first corner in these Golfs. And there's nothing in it between the 2 or 3 of them. 3 wide as they come to the first corner. We know that Digital Blasphemy can carry good speed into the first corner as he does so there. Skyjacker just sitting around the outside of him, though. Skyjacker, he's carried good speed in there. They're going up side by side, and now Skyjacker has retaken the lead of this race. Digital Blasphemy slipping down into second. Binko is right there. He can just about touch him, and so is Barry Twins in fourth. Behind Barry Twins, we have Electric on his heels, with Koi Cup not too far behind as well in sixth, but he's fending off from Rido at the moment. Rido really pushing hard on Koi Cup, and Shiren playing catch up, and Skyjacker is the man in the lead at the moment. Fantastic stuff. And he'll be happy that Digital Blasphemy is between him and Binko. Binko, the early championship leader, with 2 wins from the first round, and Skyjacker's going for it on this round. 15-minute races, remember. We're 11 minutes in so far. Short tracks, we've already done 5 laps, and don't these guys feel it? So Digital Blasphemy trying to get up to the back. Oh, he was hanging his golf out, wasn't he? He was hanging his golf out, was Digital Blasphemy, and Binko right on his tail. And this is what Skyjacker needs. He needs Binko and Digital Blasphemy to get into a little argy-bargy so he can pull away. A little bit of a dogfight. And there is Barry Twins in fourth place, ahead of Electric at the moment. Less than a second in it, though. Electric chasing down Barry Twins. Then we have Koi Cup in sixth, ahead of Rido in seventh. Shiren has caught up the pack. Shiren with a mighty job to do today to gain some points in that battered Castrol. Up in the front, though, we've got a lot of movement. Skyjacker, Digital and Binko all trying to grab a toe off of each other. Binko really there on Digital's case. It's all about the braking, but there's nothing they can do at the moment. Oh, Binko's gone wide. Binko's gone wide. He saved it, though. He dipped a wheel, but he's managed to pull it back in line, but that gives Barry Twins a run on him. But Barry Twins just a little bit too far back at this point in the race to be able to have a bite at that Binko. So far, though, Skyjacker still fending off from Digital Blasphemy, and this is becoming a feature of 2022, is Skyjacker and Digital Blasphemy's battles. They are becoming infamous. Car 99 versus Car 22, and it is a sight to behold. And there is Binko right on their tail. He wants to get involved as well. Barry Twins not too far behind these guys, and he's got a little march on Electric at the moment. 8/10 on Electric as Barry is a second behind this battle for first at the moment. Skyjacker is winning, but Digital Blasphemy and Binko look like at any time they're going to come forth and attack Skyjacker. 9 minutes remaining in this 15-minute race. We're on lap 7 here at Suzuka East, I believe, for round 2 of the VW Golf Cup. And my word, we are having a lovely treat here with Skyjacker, Digital Blasphemy, Binko, all tucked up behind each other. Nothing in it between these 3 drivers. Absolutely nip and tuck. There we have Barry Twins in another solid showing in the Golfs. Barry Twins really coming to life. The Belgium in these Golfs. He likey, I believe. Electric in 5th, he's having good showings. There's Shiren already up into 6th. He's got himself past Koi Cup. Looks like Koi Cup's got into a battle with Rido, though. Rido and Koi Cup alongside each other virtually down the start straight. Skyjacker still leading from Digital Blasphemy, and Binko in 3rd, and we're watching the battle here. Electric as he dropped behind Shiren. Had that already happened? No, Shiren then moving up into 5th place. He's got himself ahead of Electric. Shiren on fire at the moment, a 56.3 last time around from him, as Electric managing a 57.5, Koi Cup 57.9, and Rido a 57.3, and that is why Rido is all up in Koi Cup's business at this point in the race. There's Skyjacker fending off Digital Blasphemy. It's tight stuff there from these 3 racers. It's absolutely beautiful to see for us. Skyjacker clinging on to that lead. He's just gone faster than he has been before. Digital Blasphemy still the man with the fastest lap. Look at them trying to break the toe on each other down this straight. It is absolutely crazy. Then Digital Blasphemy late on the brakes. So's Binko. Look at Binko sliding through the first part of that first corner to try and catch up these guys and catch them out. It looks like he's having a run on Digital Blasphemy at the moment, but Digital Blasphemy has got his number. And Skyjacker still leads with Barry Twins just knocking on the door of that battle. Ahead of him, tantalising. He can see a win just ahead of him. Shiren up into 5th, 2 seconds behind Barry, trying to catch up. There is Electric in 6th. He's pulled away from Rido, who has pulled away from Koikarp. But Digital Blasphemy's gone for a move. Digital Blasphemy, he's gone for a move in the final corner on Skyjacker. He's made it stick. Bingo's followed him through, and Skyjacker is down into 3rd place now. My word. And what is going to happen? We have got 6.5 minutes, just under 6.5 minutes. Here's Digital Blasphemy coming down to the first corner, and Bingo's going for a move around the outside. Digital Blasphemy says, "You shall not pass," and Bingo says, "I will," around the outside, mate, because he's going for it. And now Bingo, he's in a great run for the S's. But Digital Blasphemy is still holding firm there in the lead with Bingo right on his rear bumper. Skyjacker getting a great view of this battle. He couldn't see any cars earlier, but now he gets to see 2 of them in front of him. I imagine he'd still rather be in the lead, but we have got plenty of time for that. And Skyjacker again, that final corner, just carrying a little bit too much speed in there, sliding in the middle of the corner. And now he's lost a 10th or 2 on Bingo, as Bingo and Digital Blasphemy go for it again down to the first corner. Digital Blasphemy's got the inside line. Bingo's going for that outside line again, and Bingo gets his nose ahead. Bingo, is he on the brakes enough? It's going to be tight. Digital Blasphemy's there in the inside of him, and they both come out the corner side by side, but Bingo, it says, is slightly ahead. And there we go, Bingo, but Digital Blasphemy's coming back, and oh my word, that was beautiful through the S's side by side. And Digital Blasphemy back in the lead again. Skyjacker is there looking for that 2nd place, and look who's come to join the party. Barry Twins there fighting for the lead. Shiren up into 5th. He's trying to catch those boys up. He's got the fastest lap of the race so far with a 56.0, and he does look like he's catching up those leaders. So we have Digital Blasphemy leading from Bingo, then Skyjacker in 3rd, Barry Twins right there in the thick of it. Up at the front, then we have Shiren chasing them down all on his own. We got Electric, he's pretty much alone as well, 3 seconds ahead of Rido, and Rido is only a second ahead of Koikarp. Rido did a 56.4 last time around, Koikarp a 56.7, so Rido best watch out. Koikarp is on the same pace. Skyjacker back up into 2nd. Barry Twins in 3rd. What happened to Bingo? My word. We can try and look, but most of the time, there he goes. He's out wide again. He was going for that outside line on Digital Blasphemy. Oh my lord. Oh my word. And now Bingo down into 4th place, our championship leader. Only after 1 round, but still, he's down into 4th. This is a turn up now. Bingo coming back at Barry Twins. Barry Twins in a podium position at the moment. I don't imagine Barry Twins, the Belgian, will want to give that position up too readily or easily. We've got 3.5 minutes left of racing here. Digital Blasphemy leads from Skyjacker in 2nd. Barry Twins is on the podium position, but he's got Bingo breathing down his neck now in his Durham low liveried Golf, and Barry Twins looked a little wide there coming out of that corner, and Bingo is right there. And look again, because Shiren is right up into that business as well, and we're going to have a 5-way fight for the lead of this race in the last 3 minutes. Electric in 6th. Koikarp's got ahead of Rido. Rido got a problem out there, did a 59 that last time around. Koikarp a 57, so Koikarp making up a position. Digital Blasphemy trying to hold Skyjacker back for 2-3 minutes. It's a tough one. Barry Twins wants that podium. I imagine he's praying to keep hold of that podium. Bingo at the moment had slipped back a little bit from Barry, but we see he's got great braking into this first corner. Does Bingo? Barry Twins, what can he do? It's okay. He's got a bit of space as Barry Twins. Bingo again out wide. He's gone and carried a lot of speed into that first corner. And Shiren's through. Shiren is through. And oh my lord. 2 corners and Bingo's gone from 2nd to 5th. That's crazy. Digital Blasphemy, can he keep that Skyjacker at bay? Can he keep the Skyjacker at bay for 2 minutes? It seems like a huge feat, but Digital Blasphemy is the man for the job. And we've got a bit of chat on the go there. UBD saying, I may need the boat race to it's gotta be. Digital Blasphemy trying to shake off the toe of Skyjacker, and Skyjacker, he's there, he's looking to make the move. We're going to be down to the last 2 laps here. We're a minute and a half in, and they've just started this lap, so I imagine we'll be doing lap 15 and lap 16. But Digital Blasphemy, he is only needs to keep Skyjacker behind him for a short while now. Skyjacker pushing, and Barry Twins is right in the mix. Third place is not good enough for Barry. His first podium in the Virtual Racers Club. Nay, he doesn't want that to be third. He wants more positions. Look at him, he's after the win. The Belgium tastes victory. And there is Binko sitting right behind. So Binko's got back ahead of Shiren. Shiren got the fastest lap last time around, a 56.0. And I don't know how Binko got back ahead of Shiren. But Shiren sitting in 5th, ahead of Electric in 6th. 7th, Koikap, Rido in 8th. And here we go again. This could be the last chance for Skyjacker in this first corner to go for the move. And Digital Blasphemy sees him off again. And Skyjacker, Barry Twins there, waiting for a mistake to happen from Skyjacker, and Digital Blasphemy has got that position. He's getting purples, he's pushing with everything he's got. He wants the win, you can see he wants the win, but Skyjacker also fighting tooth and nail for that win. Barry Twins has gone for a move off the inside of Skyjacker. Skyjacker's out wide. Oh no, Skyjacker didn't, he stayed on track. I don't know, maybe it's not too bad. Oh my lord, oh my word, he's out wide again. Oh, in the final corner, it's all gone wrong. Digital Blasphemy comes around, it's the final lap. Digital Blasphemy takes the win. Barry Twins holds on to second, but we're not sure after stewards. Binko grabs podium, and take a boo, my son. Skyjacker in 4th, Shiren in 5th, Electric comes home in 6th, Koikap in 7th, and Rido in 8th. And I cannot say, Barry Twin slams it up the inside of, there you go, there's the man, Digital Blasphemy, deserved winner today, soaked up a lot of pressure and did a great job. My gosh, my golly. Good golly, Miss Molly. And there was no time. If Barry Twins wanted to redress that, if he felt it wasn't the correct move, he couldn't. They were in the final corner virtually. So, wow. I imagine that's one for the stewards to look over. We'll see. Shiren's apologising to Skyjacker as well, so I don't know what went off with Skyjacker in that final 2 corners. Seemed crazy. But for us, we had an absolute epic race. Very close, very tight in these Golf Mark 1s. And Digital Blasphemy is the man who took the win in the end in his lovely VRC overalls. Well done. Very nice, Digi. They're the new ones, aren't they? Oh, wow, they're cool. So, Digital Blasphemy wearing the new VRC overalls already, and he looks absolutely cracking in those colours. They suit you. So, Digital Blasphemy gets that win. Barry Twins in second provisionally. Provisionally, we'll see what the stewards will say. I mean, there was no redress. If it is a bump to pass, that will be 15 seconds, which will put him right to the back, I'm afraid. But we'll see. We'll see. He might survive the stewards. Not many do. But Barry Twins in second with Binko getting that third in the end. Skyjacker finishing in 4th. Shiren in 5th. Electric in 6th. Koikap coming home in 7th. And Rido in 8th. Binko got the fastest lap of that race. 55.680. Someone out there will have to remember that one. Oh, yeah, and I've got to remember to save those replays. I forgot last time. So, there we go. Save replay. Thank you, Skyjacker. I get carried away with myself. So, the settings have been changed, I believe. So, we'll go to the track. I don't know when we're going again. 8:35. Just over 5 minutes away. I can get away with a couple of lugs in that time. Trust me. I've timed myself. So, we'll look at Shiren out there, destroying a few of the polystyrene brake markers and giving it some handbrake action in his Golf. He wants to do a bit of drifting. Does the Russian so you guys can watch him drift, baby. Yo, I'm back. See, loads of time. I knew I'd be able to do that quick. Okay then. Wow. Yeah. Like I said, there was someone had asked if they'd saved. Anyone saved a replay? I say yes. Oh. Hang on. That's I have. Sorry guys, you don't want to see this, I know, but you know. So yeah, I want to make a big deal for Barry Twins. His first podium for the VRC, but I'm not sure he's going to be able to keep hold of that one. I'm afraid. I don't know. It's didn't see the. This is the problem. We have to really wait for the clips to be cut up because you can't tell. You can't tell. He went up the inside of Skyjacker. Skyjacker went wide. That's all we know. That is all we know. Skyjacker might have gone wide, and then Barry Twins went up the inside of him. I don't know. It's a tough call to make. Just sat here. I see what you guys see. You've probably made your mind up over the situation, but yeah. Well, for now, provisionally, Barry Twins, well done on the podium, and you would have been on the podium as well without that. Sent you a link for a tune. I know nothing, but it seems good. Oh, well, Electric and Rito sharing songs between the two of them. I don't know. Seems like a weird place. We've got Discord for all that sort of stuff. But he's too happy with the podium. Forgot. Oh, so Barry. Oh, I'm sorry, Barry. Yeah, well done, man. Great stuff. First VRC podium. At the moment. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's super. It is very good. It's brilliant stuff. It's great. It's great. You've done well in these golfs. Like I said, we'll see after the stewards gets through, and we'll see. We'll see what stewards say. So Rido. Skyjacker's asking if we are ready. I want to put R. Yes, I'm ready. I don't know, though. Can I take that? Another 15 minutes of that. That was a crazy racing out there. So Shiren was very fast, wasn't he? He had a bit of misfortune early doors in that first race, but Shiren is looking very strong here at Suzuka East. Rido, we didn't see too much from him, and I've got to say, I've got to press it up. I saw it last week. He's in the Marlboro colours. Look, he's got Senna's helmet on. How awesome is that? In the Marlboro colours with Senna's helmet. So just for that, I am rooting for Rido to get a win this season, because that is just too cool. In the chat, we've got Bunny saying, Rido, just get on with it. So, yeah. Rido on pole, though. It's a good starting point. It's hard to gain time in these golfs for those guys starting at the back. Just got to get your head down, get some good laps. The lights are coming on for race 2 here at Suzuka East. And it is a go here. Oh, Electric was a little quicker off the mark than Rido. How did Koikarp do? Koikarp there as well. And Koikarp looking Electric. Electric did have an absolutely amazing start with Koikarp up into second. Shiren flying there. Oh, and Rido is on the outside of that 3-car wide, and I don't think he can keep the car on the track. And poor old Rido slipping back. Oh, Rido, he was just unfortunate on the outside. The 3 cars wide. Koikarp there holding on to second. Skyjacker Shiren dropping down into 4th place now. UBD there in 5th, just ahead of Binko. Binko looking for a way by UBD. And it's Shiren just in front of UBD there. He's holding ground there in that 4th place. Binko 6th. There we got Barry Twins in 7th. Digital Blasphemy, race 1 winner in 8th. And oh, we've got someone else off. We've got someone else off. It was Koi. It looked like Koi. Where is he now? Koikarp down there. Let's have a quick look to see what we had there. He was up into second. He was chasing down Electric in a solid position in his Golf, slinging it around, and just too much speed in the final corner. Too much speed in the final corner, and he slipped down the whole pack. There's Rido just coming round at the end there. So Koikarp losing out on 2nd place so far. Electric still leading from UBD. UBD moving up into 2nd place. Binko in 3rd. Where's Skyjacker gone? Oh my lord, in that replay, and we've lost Skyjacker. He's dropped down to behind Koikarp. I don't imagine it was Skyjacker's reasoning. It looked like Koi had just gone a little wide. He was chasing Skyjacker, but Skyjacker's down there as well. So lots of commotion going on. We missed that. There is Electric in the lead. UBD just bouncing over the cones, but it looks like Binko's got a good run on UBD here along the straight, and Binko up into 2nd. He's dragging Digital Blasphemy along with him. UBD sticking it out there in his Golf, and UBD will not be overtaken, but Binko's just slipped it up the inside, and he's trying to fight off Digital at the minute and come back at Binko. Binko's out wide. Does that give UBD an opportunity? And there's someone. Electric's made a mistake in front of him. It looks like Electric's slowed down a little bit, and now they're all bunched up. There's Binko in 2nd, UBD in 3rd. There's Digital Blasphemy in 4th. Then we've got Rido in 5th. Barry Twins in 6th. Skyjacker slipping down to 7th. There's Koikarp in 8th, fighting with Shiren. So I'm not sure if this what's happened there with them big boys at the back, but Electric fighting for his life out there for this lead. We've still got 12 minutes of a race to go, and yeah, Electric must have made a small mistake, because Binko caught him right up in the middle of that lap at 59. So he did a 56 his first lap. Out the box fast for Electric, but Binko's now going for the kill down towards the first corner. Binko's got the inside line. He's later on the brakes, and Binko makes the move. Stick in his Golf, but Electric back up. Wow, Electric sparking his butt, and he comes straight back at Binko, not wasting any time. And there is Electric still leading from the Binks, and UBD having a great view of this battle there in 3rd place, but he's got Rido. Rido, we saw, was out of it early doors, and look how he's back into it again in 4th, fighting for the lead. Crazy stuff. There's Barry Twins up into 5th. Digital Blasphemy, he was up there. He's dropped back into 6th with Skyjacker in 7th. Shiren in 8th. Koikap there in 9th. But Electric is the man at the moment under pressure. Let's get on board with Binko. This is what Binko can see against Electric as he heads down to the first corner to try and grab the lead away from Electric. Just starting lap 5 now as he's onto the brakes. Electric's there, keeping him checked, and Binko is through, but Electric we saw coming out of the corner, but not this time, and Binko has got the lead with Electric in 2nd. UBD right there on Electric's tail. Skyjacker's up into 4th now. What's going on? Digital Blasphemy's in 5th, so Barry Twins has dropped back into 6th. Shiren's up. Oh, it's Rido we've lost. Rido having a big one. Rido's out. Then Rido down into 9th place. He was having a great race in there in 4th. But now it's Binko leading from Electric. UBD up into a podium position, 3rd place. Fighting with Electric. He's got Skyjacker and Digital Blasphemy heading his way. 2 very big hitters. So UBD will be slightly nervous as Skyjacker tries to line him up for a tow. Down this straight, Skyjacker pulling out for the move. UBD keeping that inside line. Skyjacker just edging slightly, a little bit more speed around the outside, and it looks like Skyjacker's done it, but Digital Blasphemy's out wide. No, Digital Blasphemy's there. He's alright, he's on track. Barry Twins hanging his car right out there. Shiren's back in with the action there in 6th. Barry Twins slipping to 7th. Koikap there in 8th place, and 9th for Rido. But Binko leading the way. He's got the fastest lap of 55.6, and he's on his way. Electric now in 2nd place with Skyjacker on that podium position. He's got himself ahead of UBD. Digital Blasphemy will be the next one, looking for a way past. He's up alongside UBD already. His elbows out here in the Golfs. And Digital Blasphemy up into 4th with UBD now in 5th. We've got Shiren in the mix as well. Barry Twins in the mix. Koikap in the mix. It's absolutely bedlam out there as Binko leads them away from Electric. Skyjacker in 3rd. Digital Blasphemy, and this is where we've got the whole host of cars. We've got UBD, we've got Shiren, we've got Barry Twins, we've got Digital Blasphemy. They're all trying to vie for those positions, and it's crazy stuff. And at the moment it looks like Digital Blasphemy's managed to just get a little march on UBD, pull away from him a little bit, and Shiren is applying some pressure on the Pink Panther car, the Golf there. A little knock from Shiren. He's going for the move around the inside now, and yeah, he's through, but maybe UBD feels that knock before the corner. Helped him out there, we'll have to see. Again, the stewards. Barry Twins in 7th. There is Koikap in 8th place. 9th there is Rido, catching the boys up. So Rido doing an absolutely cracking job. And so far Binko 3.3 seconds ahead of Electric. Electric with his hands full. He did a 56.3 his last time around, but Skyjacker 55.8. And Skyjacker, he's the one with the spark up his jacksie now. He's the one trying to push on. He wants that 2nd position. Missed out on a podium in the first race, and I think he wants to be in this one. Digital Blasphemy as well, 4th, chasing them down. Shiren in 5th with UBD's drop behind. Oh yeah, we saw Shiren, there might have been a small knock into the corner. We'll see what incidents are put forward. There is Barry Twins in 7th, just ahead of Koikap in 8th, and Rido in 9th. And Barry Twins clinging on with the Castrol driver just sitting behind him. Rido, let's get on board with Rido to see what he says. Binko sees. Binko still leading from Electric with Skyjacker. Skyjacker must be really putting on the pressure to Electric at the moment. We'll go and have another look at that as we see Koikap trying to attack Barry Twins out there, and that's helped Rido close right up onto the pack here. Look at this. Rido can even see the lead. We thought he was out of it. We've still got 7 minutes just under of racing, and these cars are absolutely little fidgets. They really are. Look at them go. So Binko leading by 5 seconds, and Skyjacker's got past Electric. Digital Blasphemy, he's trying to make short work of it. There was a bit of a car banging there, door banging between Digi and Electric, and Electric ends up off of the track ahead of D now. And I don't know, I think Electric had lost that. I think Electric had lost that against Digital Blasphemy. He'd lost the corner. Digital Blasphemy had every right for that move. And Electric, I don't know, a little bit too aggressive, trying to close the door possibly. Not sure. But 5th place for Electric. Not probably where he wants to be, as he was leading earlier in this race, but still 5th. And he's got his uncle, Darren, sitting very close behind him. So Electric's just got to shake it off. He's got to shake off any instance he feels have been done and just get on to the checkered flag and worry about those things at the end. So Binko leads from Skyjacker. Digital Blasphemy in a podium position, but he's got Shiren hotly on his heels. It's a tight one there. Electric in 5th with UBD in 6th, but he's got Koikap, Rido and Barry. Barry's dropped back to 9th place. Oh, poor Barry. Barry's had a bad lap here. I believe he's ended up behind Koi and Rido. Rido on the move. Look at him. And here comes Koi for a move on UBD. UBD breaking down into the first corner. Koi's trying to go for the outside line like we saw with Skyjacker. And he manages it. Does he just possibly? No, UBD's back again in the middle of the corner. And it looks like UBD has done enough to stay ahead of Koikap. And Koikap's going for that inside line this time round. And wow, beautiful racing there between the two of them. And UBD just clinging on at the end. But Rido's there. And so's Barry. And Koikap looks like he's managed to slip one by UBD, but UBD's still in there. Oh my word. But Koikap is saying he's in 6th, and now UBD wants to get back on the racing line, but Rido is right there behind Koikap. But there goes UBD up the inside of Rido, as Rido's going a little bit wide. He's on the grass, but he saves it. Oh my lord, how did he save that? Rido, well done. And Barry Twins there in 9th, getting a great view of this racing. Let's have a quick look then. So Binko is leading by 4.1 seconds. Skyjacker has pulled a bit back. There's Digital Blasphemy and Shiren. These 3 hotly contesting the rest of the podium positions. And it's a very tight battle there. Then we have Electric. He's all on his own now. He's pulled away from that battle. And he's sitting in 5th. Koikap managing to get past UBD, who's now under attack from Rido and Barry Twins. Looks like Barry Twins just managed to get up the inside of Rido. And now Barry Twins is attacking UBD, but Rido's coming back at Barry Twins there, and they're overtaking every corner, but no, Rido's run out of road. Rido's run out of road there, and he's down in at 9th. It's an absolute ballistic race at the back there. Binko leading by nearly 5 seconds. Skyjacker in 2nd place, only half a second ahead of Shiren. Shiren and Digital Blasphemy finally sorting it out, and Shiren's decided he's the one in 3rd. Digital Blasphemy's the one in 4th, and now Shiren is bringing the fight to Skyjacker. He's getting purples, and Skyjacker might be in trouble here as we come into the last 3 minutes of the race, and Shiren has looked rather pacey all through practice and this race. That Digital Blasphemy in 4th. He did a 58, you see, a 58 that last time around. One small mistake really costs around these short tracks in these golfs. Electric still holding on to that 5th with Koikap in 6th. Koikap just going faster than he has gone before with a 56.2. And there is UBD just staying ahead of Barry Twins, and Rido still staying on the back of the pack, not letting them get away from him. 2.5 more minutes racing to go in this second race of this second round. And my word, we've had some corking battles. But Binko at the moment back to winning ways, out there in the lead, 5 seconds ahead of Skyjacker. Skyjacker seems to have got Shiren where he wants him. Shiren looked like he was on the attack to Skyjacker. 2 more minutes left, and Shiren, he's drifted about a second behind Skyjacker now. And Skyjacker driving to the checkered flag. There is Digital Blasphemy. I'm sure he'd like his position back. Electric in 5th. Koikap holding 6th. And there we go. Barry and UBD up against each other. Barry going for the outside line there, but as he outbrakes himself, he's got himself ahead of UBD, but he was sliding past him, and UBD up in the inside of Barry Twins, and UBD keeps hold of that 7th place ahead of Barry Twins. And Rido, he's back in the mix again. It's Rido up for it, as he comes up against Barry Twins, the Belgium down there, battling for 7th, 8th and 9th. And what a tight, lovely little battle we've got as well. There we Skyjacker Shiren. They're still no closer together. Digital Blasphemy's dropped back from them guys. Could electric catch Digi? He'd have to make an absolute ham of a lap with Digital Blasphemy for electric to catch him up. But it looks like Koi Carp is catching up electric. If electric makes a small mistake, we're into the last minute of racing here. There's Binko crossing the line to start. What possibly could be his final lap. I'm not sure, you know. He might get squeeze another lap out of that. Skyjacker, that'll definitely be his final lap. Digital Blasphemy's back ahead of Shiren. What is going on between these two? I keep missing it. I apologise. So Shiren did a 58.3 his last time around, and Digital Blasphemy back up in a podium position. This is some absolutely humdinging racing going on down here for that final podium position between Shiren and Digital Blasphemy. Oh, what an absolute roller coaster of a race these pair are having at the moment, pushing each other to the edge. Then we have Electric in 5th. Koi Carp trying to catch Electric up, but we're running out of time. UBD and Barry Twins at it again. Absolutely cracking racing from these pair. Barry Twins trying to go up that inside of UBD, but UBD has got it all figured out there. And as they're coming around, and oh, sorry, Binko's gone through. Skyjacker's finished in 2nd. Digital Blasphemy gets that 3rd ahead of Shiren. There is Electric in 4th. Koi Carp in 6th. Why? Who's gone? Barry Twins finishes in 8th with Rido in 9th. So Shiren disappeared? No, Electric in 5th. Sorry, I didn't know why it was showing that. So Electric in 5th. Koi Carp got 6th. UBD got 7th ahead of Barry Twins in 8th. Rido got in 9th. And Binko, yeah, he just got across the line just before the checkered flag came out. So he gets to do a victory lap. Well, Skyjacker, a great job there, getting back up into 2nd place. Digital Blasphemy and Shiren, what a show they put on for us. Some excellent racing out there. Electric doing an absolutely corking job. And Binko, I don't even know if he got to the line, did he? He might have done. So, I'll remember this time. There he is, Binko, the man who won. So that's Digital Blasphemy and Binko this round so far. Binko won 2 races last week, with Skyjacker winning the other. And this is absolutely corking. So replay, yeah, save the replay. And then let's go to the race results. There it is. Binko takes the win ahead of Skyjacker in 2nd. Digital Blasphemy gets the final podium position. Take a boo, my son, if I didn't say it in the end of the race. Shiren in 4th. Electric, solid 5th drive there, 5th place. Koi Carp in 6th. UBD in 7th. Barry Twins in 8th. And Rido finishing in 9th. But it was close up and down. Binko got the fastest lap with a 55.353. And I think Binko got the fastest lap in the first race. So Binko still the fastest lap holder, I believe. I can't remember who polled it though. Was it Binko as well? Possibly. Right, 9:05. Oh, wow, really? That's a good sort of over 10 minutes. That's cracking. So, beautiful race there we had. I'll take you to the track. I don't think... Well, there is a couple entered, so you might see someone driving around or parked in the pits waiting to drive around. So, yeah, as soon as we see someone leaving to go on track, and it's my man Digital Blasphemy out there after his win from the first round, and he got a podium from that one. Electric saying he was in the lead for 8 minutes. It's such a shame, man. Such a shame. So yeah, I shall return. I'm just gonna go and answer nature. We'll just say that. I'm gonna have a fag. That's all I ever do. Is go off for a fag. But I don't like to admit it because children might watch. So I am going to answer the call of nature this time. Bunnies next time, whatever. All right. I'm going to go and make a cup of coffee, one or the other. Anyway, I'll be back. I'll see you soon. I'll see you before 9:05 for the next race. Yoo-hoo, I'm back. Yeah, we've got loads of time. We've got about 10 minutes before they're racing again. So we can have a relax here in the YouTube channel and have a little chat. We've had two lovely races, very high octane. They're very, I don't know if it's coming across as aggressive or if it's just these little golfs. They're just, because they're so pokey. They're pokey little things and they're pointy in the braking area. That it's just, I think these drivers are feeling they can get away with more in the golfs, have more control over the golfs, and it's just, it does look like it's very aggressive out there, but I hope not. I hope everything's cool. So, Flashman in the chat saying evening all. Hi, Flashman. And Frostmorn saying go Binko go. Frostmorn saying wow, that's a knock and a cut, lol. And Frostman saying well played, Rido. Bunny saying good determination, Rido. Unlucky, busy for you on this championship thingy, lol. I know, it's mental. Turtle said did win anything or did Binko win everything? No, Digital Blasphemy won the first race, Binko won the second race, and before that Binko won the first two races in round one and Skyjacker won the third race. So it's not all going Binko's way yet, but he is very good. He is the man to beat in this championship. And Barry Twins saying second wasn't as good as the first in the hassle the first few laps. Yeah, that's the way racing goes, I'm afraid, Barry. But it's you've got a third race now. Then you'll be starting quite near the front, so this will be a good start for you. And Turtle giving me a wave. Hi, Turtle. How's work? So there we see Digital Blasphemy, winner of race one, making his way around. And Electric, that's a big 10-4, my friend. I'll be sharing them after the racing is finished. I've got the first two replays. I'll share the third. And yeah, Electric, 8 minutes in the lead, man. That's over half the race. That's just I don't know. But those fast boys, once they get in their stride, They are. It is scary. So we're watching Shiren. He's been one of the faster ones. Binko out there, winner from race 2. He'll be at the back of the grid for this one, as will Digital Blasphemy. And Skyjacker, was he the other one on the podium? No, who did I tell to take a boo? Shiren, I think. I think Shiren was the one that got in there in the end, was it? I can't remember now. Just from about 2 seconds ago, and I can't remember who the podium was. It was Binko ahead of... I don't know, I don't remember. No, Skyjacker finished second, and then maybe Digi got third. I can't remember. That's how short my memory is. See how bad it is? That is terrible. My lord, that's a worry. Just off from work, says Turtle. Oh, gutted, man, gutted. We'll have to host Sunday nights an hour later so you can get in. We're not racing till like 11. That'd be terrible on a Sunday night, a work night. Christ. So Binko won that second race. I know that much. I just don't remember the podium. Koi Carp, he'll be starting near the front. He'll be looking for a good start in this race. Electric. He was leading, wasn't he? He was leading. He had his hands on it. Started 5th. He's going to be in the middle of the pack on the start of this race. What can he do from there? Turtle in the chat saying, I'm in next week polishing my shell for the race. It looks tough, man. It looks really tough out there. You gotta. The cars are so close. The speed is barely anything in it. It looks like they're having to fight for every inch of track. So yeah, you're gonna have to polish that shell, Turtle. I'm telling you, need something tough on the outside with these Golfs. I don't condone it. I'm not condoning if it's dirty. We'll see how the incidents come in, how the drivers feel about them. Like I said, on screen there has been some big hits and nudges. So we'll see how the incidents go. And, you know, I never know. I'm not one to judge people's driving anyway. I'm just here to tell you what's happening in the race. And UBD in the chat saying no complaints with some thingy. Good, fair, hard racing. How we like to do. Oh, there you go then. So Mario Kart style, says Turtle. Well, it's just, yeah, I think it's just these cars. They're very, very close to... Well, they're the same car. And these drivers, they're getting about the same out of them. There's no sort of gaps on track. And yeah, we're getting it mixed up. And we're seeing guys we don't usually see mixing it up. At the front there, see Electric leading for a while in that race. That was a beautiful sight. We saw Barry Twins getting a podium earlier on. So it's an interesting championship, and it is definitely a tough one out there. It's cracking for us in a YouTube world to see these little Golfs smash it out there. So Binko is getting some practice in. We're only a couple more minutes away from the third race start. And Shiren, it's just, I think Shiren's got a win in him today as well. You know, it's hard to judge. Skyjackers look very strong. Binko obviously strong. Digital Blasphemies look strong. UBD, he was up there in that last race. He was at the sharp end. It just seemed like one corner they were just catching UBD out. But UBD, he had the pace on him. And yeah, all of them have got an opportunity here. And these lower guys, Rido starting on pole in this race. He'll be just ahead of Barry Twins, possibly. So yeah, something to look forward to in the next race. Binko, he'll be wanting to get as many points as possible. After his good showing in the first round, he's the championship leader, I'm pretty sure. I'll check with that, but I think he is on 52 points, is it? So yeah, it is Binko leading the championship for this round on 52 points, just ahead of Skyjacker on 43, Shiren on 42, Digital Blasphemy on 38. So it's and Koi Carp on 32, Rido on 31. So it's absolutely taut, this championship. Just getting my R in for Skyjacker, as he's asked if we're ready. It seems polite to answer. Who is going to get their name on the top spot in this third race? Will we see Electric come through? Will we see UBD get that win? Will we see Barry Twins and Rido get up there? We'll see in a few seconds, as the grid is formed for race 3 here at Suzuka for round 2 of the VW Golf Cup. And it's a stonker here for the Virtual Racers Club. There is Rido on that pole, just ahead of Barry Twins. We've got UBD just behind them. Koi Carp in 4th, Electric 5th, Shiren 6th, Digital Blasphemy 7th, Skyjacker 8th, and that's Binko in 9th. We're waiting for the lights here at Suzuka East. They're coming on now. Can Rido get a better start than last time? He got a little swamped in that first corner. He's looking, and it's a go. Ooh, they all seem to go a bit slow there. But Barry Twins, he's spinning his wheels up. So was UBD. But, and Barry Twins did get a bit of a better start than Rido. So Barry Twins takes the early lead. Here comes Electric. We've seen Electric flying off of the line. UBD on the outside of Rido. And Electric up the inside, and Koi Carp's in there as well. Rido's just gone off, but he's gone back on. It's all right, it's not too bad, he's not lost too much. Barry Twins is leading from Electric. Electric starts are amazing. There's Koi Carp, he's also had a fantastic start up into 3rd. Shiren in 4th, he's just third for Shiren. He's got himself past Koi Carp, so the Russian sensation is up at the sharp end early doors in this one. Koi Carp in 4th, ahead of UBD in 5th. Skyjacker making his way through in 6th. Rido in 7th, sliding that car, and Digi actually probably doing him a favour, keeping him on the track as Rido was sliding away. Digi was just on the outside there, just to give him a gentle tap back into position. Binko there in 9th, and look at them all. Barry Twins slipping back. Oh my lord, how can you keep up with any of this? So Skyjacker is there. Koi Carp's up into 3rd place now. Skyjacker there is just making a move on Koi. Digi's down in there as well as Rido, Barry Twins and UBD and Binko all in a batch coming around. Oh my word, I'm not even going to try. Electric and Shiren. Shiren's leading now. Shiren is in the lead of this race with Electric holding on to that 2nd. Then you've got Skyjacker in 3rd, ahead of Digital Blasphemy, who's ahead of Koi Carp, who's ahead of Rido in 6th, UBD in 7th, then Barry Twins in 8th, and Binko hasn't made an impression yet. He's still in that 9th place, and it's a struggle here at Suzuka East. But Shiren, I said before this one, you'd fancy him for a win, and he's doing well so far out there in the lead. Electric trying to break the toe of Skyjacker and Digital Blasphemy. They're coming for him, and Electric trying to cling on to that 2nd place, but what a force he's got coming his way with Skyjacker, Digital and Koi Carp there in 5th. Rido's out wide again in the first corner. Rido and UBD, both shaking it up outside of the corner, and Binko now up into 6th place. Binko's patience paying off. He's up into 6th now, ahead of Barry Twins, UBD and Rido. What an absolute banger of a race we're having so far. Shiren out there in the lead, ahead of Electric, who's got Skyjacker, Digital Blasphemy, Koi Carp and Binko all queued up behind him. No pressure, Electric, no pressure whatsoever. But my word, you've got some cars queued up behind you waiting for a small mistake possibly, but at the moment Electric not making any mistakes whatsoever, holding on to that 2nd spot. Skyjacker's got the toe though. He's coming down the straight. Can he do anything? We're on board with Skyjacker as he tries to late brake into the corner, and it's tight as they're both side by side, but Skyjacker just managing to wangle through. Electric went a bit wide. I don't know if he was pushed wide or not, but he's there now, fighting his way with Digital. Digital's up the inside of him, and it's a struggle there for Electric. Electric there. He's slipped behind Digital. Now he's got Koi Cup. This is the problem. You don't just fight one person, you fight everyone. You come off the racing line and you get into a battle with someone, and then it's just a continuous battle after that until you slip down. We saw Koi Cup, it happening to him last week in an absolutely great podium position, ended up 7th at the end of the race, and Electric there in 4th at the moment, chasing down Digital Blasphemy, trying to right on Chuff then. Koi Cup's got to watch himself whilst Binko's chasing him down. Koi Cup trying to have an attack on Electric, but he's gonna be careful because he puts a foot wrong. Binko will be there to pick up the pieces, and there is Barry Twins out wide ahead of Rido and UBD in 9th spot, but Shiren is leading the way by 2 seconds. Skyjacker's got the fastest lap. Skyjacker chasing down Shiren now. Shiren last time around 55.9 with Skyjacker at 55.8, nothing in it. There's Digital Blasphemy in 3rd. Electric still holding on to that 4th place, and you've got Koi Cup, Barry Twins, Binko. Barry Twins has got himself ahead of Binko. Unbelievable stuff. So Binko slipping down into 7th. Rido's on Binko's tail as well, and Rido coming 4th in those Marlborough colours to try and have an attack of the race winner, and UBD down there in 9th place. But Shiren at the moment doing the magic that Russian does. And Electric's just trying to hold position, and it's going to be difficult with Koi Cup moving up down the inside, and oh no, Electric put a wheel on the curb, but he saved it. He saved it. He lost the position, but he's kept hold of the car. He's still going in the right direction, and he's still on the back of Koi Cup in 5th place. We saw someone going out wide. I think it was Barry Twins at the same time as Electric going sideways. Barry Twins, I don't know if he jumped out the way or just went very wide, but now he's dropped down into 9th place, and he's battling UBD down there for 8th and 9th. Binko in 7th. He can't find a way past Rido. He's having a look one way, having a look another, but Rido's out wide there. Is that giving Binko the opportunity to get a run on him down the straight? It doesn't seem like it. Rido still holding ground against Binko. Binko coming back at him with force. He's going to try and do it under braking. This is going to be an absolute belter. Electric just ahead of Rido, and no, everyone holds station, but Binko is breathing heavily down, and now Rido's caught right up with Electric mid-corner, and this is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So Shiren is there, 2.3 seconds ahead of Skyjacker. Skyjacker can't make no impressions on to the Russian. The Russian absolutely flying today with Digital Blasphemy, giving Skyjacker a little thought in the back of his mind, thinking, oh, I cannot get rid of that pesky Digi. Every race he hangs around with me. Koi Cup there in 4th. He's got himself ahead of Electric. I think we saw that. Electric now under pressure from Rido and Binko. And this is absolutely storm-bombing racing going on at the moment. Electric, Rido's having a look. Binko's right there. Uncle B Darren is he's getting attacked by Barry Twins. Barry Twins trying to get him under braking in the first corner, but UBD closing that door and saying, no way, no how, I am here. Shiren though leads the way, 1.9 seconds. He's lost a bit of time to Skyjacker. Skyjacker slowly is catching up the Russian, but he's got Digital Blasphemy pushing him all the way. Digital Blasphemy's gone for a move. Digital Blasphemy from nowhere went for a move on Skyjacker. Skyjacker's back again up the inside of him. Skyjacker and Digital Blasphemy side by side, but no. And Digital Blasphemy, he grabbed that inside line, and Skyjacker ended up wide out of the corner. And oh my word, Shiren then getting away 3 seconds ahead of Digital Blasphemy, now in 2nd. Skyjacker in 3rd. Koi Cup holding on to that 4th ahead of Electric in 5th, and it looks like Rido is falling behind Binko. Binko coming back. We saw Rido really attacking Electric earlier, and this is the problem when you go to attack the car ahead. It leaves you vulnerable to the car behind, and Binko just picking up that position there in 6th place ahead of Rido. UBD still keeping Barry at bay. Wowzers. Shiren then 2.5 seconds ahead of Digital Blasphemy. Can he pull away from Skyjacker as Digital Blasphemy got at a bit of extra pace? He was the race winner in the first race. He's getting purples. He's still that 2.7 seconds behind Shiren. Skyjacker trying to stay with Digi, needing as much points. Everyone needs as many points as possible in this championship because it looks like it's going to be absolutely taut by the end on points. Koikarp in a cracking 4th place with Electric there in 5th. Binko coming forward to attack. There's Rido holding on to the 7th ahead of UBD. UBD having to go defensive on the inside. Barry Twins really wants a piece of Uncle B Darren, and Uncle B Darren there clinging on to the position. He's still there in 8th place. Barry Twins bringing on the pressure cooker, but Barry Twins, UBD soaking up that pressure and holding on to 8th place ahead of Barry Twins. Meanwhile, out the lead there, Shiren is 2.7 seconds ahead of Digital Blasphemy. Shiren now getting the purples, giving Digital Blasphemy an absolute huge flag signal to say this win is mine, and Shiren meaning to keep that win. Digital Blasphemy chasing him down. Skyjacker in 3rd. Then we've got Koikarp in 4th. Then Electric holding on to that 5th ahead of Binko. Binko trying all he can to get by. He's having another look down here at the run to the first corner. Binko planning on being late on those brakes. He's got a nice toe. He's up alongside. He's onto the brakes and he's just up the inside of Electric. And there you go. But Electric trying to come back at Binko. And Binko has made the move stick. And if I was Electric, I wouldn't feel too bad. He's a professional race driver. No, he's not. But he's as good as a professional race driver. So Electric, he's got to play. He's playing survival today because now Rido is breathing down Electric's neck. This is the problem. You're under such a pressure cooker, fighting for position. As soon as that you lose the position, you can lose your head a little bit. You want to just not push so hard, not have such stress, and then you got the next person behind you all up in your business, like Rido is with Electric, and it looks like Rido's trying to get the move done. Electric's closing that door, early doors, saying no, you are not welcome to come through. Rido's going to do it on the brakes though. Rido later on the brakes. Electric coming across, and Rido just not quite a car length, but he's going for it now, and there you go, mid-corner. Rido comes back at Electric. Electric defending so much in the beginning of that corner, and Rido just sitting tight and managed to get the move done mid-corner with Electric braking later, sliding out, and there is UBD still holding Barry Twins at bay, and Barry Twins giving it all against UBD. Meanwhile, Shiren is 2.7 seconds. Digital Blasphemy cannot make an impression on that leader out there at the moment. We're down to less than 4 minutes of racing. And Shiren absolutely doing a fantastic job. Skyjacker maintaining that 3rd. He can't seem to close up on Digital Blasphemy. Digital Blasphemy at 56.2 last time around. Skyjacker at 56.1. Skyjacker is a little bit faster than Digital Blasphemy at this point in the race. Binko's got through. Binko's got past Koikarp. I saw he was just behind Koikarp earlier, and he's there up into 4th place now. Binko back into some good points, got the fastest lap of the race. Koikarp down to 5th, Rido up into 6th, Electric chasing him down in 7th place. And then we have UBD and Barry. Unbelievable between these two. Look at them fighting it out. It's getting gruff. It's getting gruff, but UBD doing enough to stay ahead of Barry Twins. Rido pulling away from Electric, trying to secure that 6th place. Every point's going to count in this championship, I tell thee. And when we get to the ovals, it's anyone's game. Anyone's game. It doesn't matter how fast you are in an oval. It's all about timing and getting that laps right, the toe right, and having a toe buddy. So Shiren out there, 2.7 seconds ahead of Digital Blasphemy. Skyjacker might be in trouble, you know. Skyjacker at 56.1 last time around. Binko 55.4. And if Binko can find a couple more of those, he is going to be all up in Skyjacker's business. Koikarp in 5th. He looks quite solid there from Rido. Koikarp last time doing a 56.7. Rido a 56.6. Rido slightly faster than Koikarp at the moment. But Koikap has the track position. Electric looks like he wants to come back at Rido. He's in the 57s though, with Rido doing a 56. Oh, lovely, lovely 56. Look at Rido. Every lap in the 56 is great stuff. Great driving from Rido. Electric is coming back though in this lap. He did a very fast lap. That lap around a 56.3 from Electric. He's going for the move on Rido. And yeah, it just gets him up the insides. And Rido probably thinks, what more can I do? He's doing a fine job, Rido. I shouldn't stress. And Electric then just gets up ahead of Rido. And Rido sitting to the back of that Golf, looking for a way by. And this is absolutely cracking racing we're seeing down here between Electric and Rido and UBD. Although UBD has pulled away from Barry Twins now. That pressure cooker seems to have fizzled out a little bit, with UBD keeping hold of the 8th place ahead of Barry Twins in 9th. Here we've got Electric and Rido fighting tooth and nail. Koikap pretty much all on his own, but it looks like those guys could catch Koikap up before the end of this race. Well, we're less than a minute. Less than a minute. It's going to be the final lap for most of these guys. Let's have a quick run through then. Sharon leading by 2.7 seconds. Digital Blasphemy ahead of Skyjacker by 1.6 seconds. Skyjacker in 3rd. Oh my, Skyjacker. I said he could be in trouble if Binko kept putting in those 55s, and Binko has been putting in the 55s. And now Skyjacker is going to have to defend his podium all the way to the checkered flag and hope that timer does run out. It will run out, surely. Surely, Sharon might get across. But I think Skyjacker, by the time Skyjacker and Binko get there... Oh, Skyjacker sliding through that last corner. Oh, Skyjacker, he warned he did not like the last corner. And it looks like Binko's slowing down for him. But it didn't look like there was any contact between the two of them. But it looked like Binko addressed. Digital Blasphemy grabs 2nd place. Skyjacker gets that podium. Take a boo, my son. Binko in 4th. Koikap grabs 5th place. Electric grabs 6th in the end ahead of Rido in 7th. UBD gets 8th ahead of Barry Twins. And Sharon was just too goddamn fast and has to do an extra lap on everyone else. So Sharon, a great win from the Russian, and my word, we're having some mixed up winners in this championship. We've had 3 different winners just tonight, with a Digital Blasphemy. Wow, Digital Blasphemy, Binko and Sharon all taking to the top step. And that table is going to be very interesting, and we'll see if the stewards is busy. But Sharon takes the win. Well done. Digital Blasphemy in 2nd. Skyjacker, take a boo. My son in 3rd. Fantastic stuff. I will grab that replay. There he is. There he is, the Russian sensation on the top step there with his trophy, his wreath, and he's done an absolutely awesome job. It seems like ages since we've seen a Sharon win. It's great to see him back in the winner's circle. And is that his championship starting from now? We will see. Wow, what a set of 3 races for you. These Golfs are absolutely lively, and I am pretty sure we're at BB Raceway next Sunday, so you cannot miss that. My lord, I do not know what is going to happen in that race. It is going to be bedlam, I am sure of it. So yeah, BB Raceway next week, next Sunday evening, and that is going to be a humdinger. Let me have a quick look at the stream chat. And UBD, I've read that one, and I read that. So we're down to Turtle saying, this series is not the car that make the difference. The driver is everybody has the spirits. That's it. Turtle, the brakes on the car are amazing, better than some Group 4 cars. Yeah, I think that's why we're seeing a lot of side-by-sides into the corner. I think the drivers are very comfortable with the brakes, and they can really afford to brake late. And now, and with that, we're seeing 3-4 cars all arriving at the apex at the same time. Watching it, it looks great. Watching it for drivers, I don't know if people are getting frustrated out there, if they feel it's. But this is what the incidents forms are for people to air these issues out. But the results of the 3rd and final race of this round is Sharon takes the win. Super stuff. Well done to Sharon. Digital Blasphemy on the podium again. after a win already this evening. Digital Blasphemy racking those points up for the championship. Skyjacker also getting in there on them points. I don't know what happened between Digital and Sky, if it was even this race or the last race, but they were very close together, and then Skyjacker dropped back a little bit. Binko and Skyjacker, maybe there was contact in that final corner. Skyjacker did go wide. I didn't think Binko was that close, but Binko did redress. So maybe Binko was worried. I know he worries about his lag, even though we didn't see him lagging. He does worry that if there's an incident, it was lag that caused it. So we will have to see in the debrief. But Binko in a great 4th place, more points for him and his championship lead. Koikart finishing in 5th, Electric in 6th, Rido in 7th, Uncle B Darren in 8th, and Barry Twins in 9th. And there was not one of you out there that entertained me that did not entertain me, this evening. All of you have absolutely driven your pants off. It's been great to see what battles we've seen. Electric, Rido, UBD, Barry. We've seen battles galore. It's been absolutely beautiful. And what a great championship we've had. Super stuff. And Skyjack saying this is so fun. And he also said gentlemanly by Binks as always. Oh, so yeah, maybe Binks did have a little knock into that final corner. So that is us for round 2. Don't forget, write it in your calendar. You can hit like, and you can hit something on YouTube that subscribes you, and then and the notifications, a little bell. If you push that little bell, apparently it lets you know whenever we are broadcasting. So you won't miss a single turn of the wheel here at the Virtual Racers Club if you subscribe and touch my bell. End. It's an old joke. I can't leave it. Sorry. So that's us. Nothing more to say. Keep an eye out during the week for the Rivals Series and the VGT final coming up this week on Tuesday and Thursday. Friday nights, back in those cheeky little Scoobies. The Subaru Series, the WRX Challenge, continues on, and that is kicking up some absolutely beautiful racing. And then we're back again here Sunday evening with the BB Raceway and the Golfs and an absolute ticket to Entertainmentsville. So I was your broadcaster and your commentator, Anita Bang. Thank you for watching. Peace and love. Peace and love, y'all.